Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Ice.Images reporting from the shed. So today it's a product review, but it's flour. So picked up some original gangster hybrid from 420 dank. Googling original gangster, I'm not getting a specific strain by itself. I'm just getting an OG Kush, which is what most people just call it. Like, they don't call it original gangster, so I was assuming that it was just a different strain altogether than OG Kush. But according to this, the only thing I can really find on it is the original gangster. OG Kush comes from the San Fernando Valley in Los Angeles and is considered to be the strain that put Southern California buds on par with the flowers coming from up north. This is from May 18th, 2011. So if I go by that, then I can just go click on OG Kush from Leafly, and let's see. So OG Kush was first cultivated in Florida in the early 90s when a strain from northern Cali was crossed with a Hindu Kush plant from Amsterdam. The result was a hybrid with a unique terpene profile that boasts a complex aroma with side notes of fuel, skunk, and spice. The genetic backbone of West Coast cannabis varieties, OG Kush, arrived in Los Angeles in 1996 when Matt Bubba Berger, or Berger, one of the two, brought it, along with the Bubba, which was later used to create the famed Bubba Kush. From Florida to legendary cultivator Josh D. Since then, OG Kush has become a worldwide staple used to create numerous famous strains like Girl Scout Cookie and Headband. Both really good. I've had them in oils, flowers, like them. There are many different, stupid pop-up. There are many different phenotypes of OG Kush, including Tahoe OG, SFV OG, and Ghost OG. I've also had some of those and really liked them. So let's go down. It says it's very earthy, piney, woody is OG Kush, and I get like almost like a sweet smell to it. Not so earthy. So that's what I get for that. I don't want to read too much because I don't know if they're two different strains or this is just, what this dispensary decided to call it. Take the rest of the Kush out of the equation and just call it original gangster, which is what the OG means anyway. So in here, I've only got a bunch of tiny little buds left. Pretty good. I tried it last night. I was gonna do a video, but yeah, I ended up not getting around to it. It was raining, echoing really loud on my shed, so I just left it alone at that. But rolled up a cone, got my lighter. I'm just going to get right onto it. See, I don't get a very woody, piney taste from it at all. Burnt my finger. I got some more Healing Tree Wellness Center waxes that I'm gonna do I'll probably do a review on one of those in a little bit. Come on. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. So far so good. I like it. The other day I was talking about how I was going to, talk about a few things. So I'm gonna pull up the WUD and my other phone so I could talk about it. All right. Pretty tasty. I like it. When I smoked it yesterday, it was a pretty intense high. Um, Being a hybrid, it didn't state whether or not it was a indica hybrid or a sativa hybrid. So I could probably go back in and look it up and double check. But based on the way I was feeling last night, I was relaxed. I'm gonna say it's an indica hybrid or indica dominant hybrid, without looking it up, just based on the way it made me feel, and basing it on the fact that 420 Dank on their website, Original Gangster, is listed as an indica. As soon as I look at the containers after I pick it up, it says hybrid. So that's why I'm gonna lean towards indica hybrid. But from 5 days ago, you guys may already know this. If you don't, hopefully this lets you in. To Washington, the U.S. House of Representatives voted Wednesday to advance legislation that would allow banks to provide services to cannabis companies in states where it is legal. By a vote of 321 to 103, lawmakers approved the bill, which now heads to the Senate. So that's huge in the way of being able to not have cash inside the shop all the time, or cash banking. It makes it safer for people that run these dispensaries. I'm sure there's a lot of other shit that's gonna come from it. There's gonna be a gray area for a little while, but only because the banks are federally insured. So yeah, it's not a federal matter to deal with the banks, but they're federally insured. So are the feds gonna pull insuring the banks? So if the banks crash, they got to deal with it on their own. That's just one thought process. So I feel that that's a step in the right direction for places like here in Michigan to get closer to opening storefronts, so that we can just go to the store and buy, just like Colorado's doing. It's what needs to happen here. I want to be able to get done at work on my way home, swing into a store like a 7-Eleven, pick up a bag of chips, maybe a pop, something of convenience that I would usually get from a 7-Eleven or a gas station, and them have it like, okay, I can get a 20-ounce pop, bag of, say, jalapeno cheddar Cheetos or something, and walk over to the cashier and point behind him and say, yeah, I'd like an eighth of Tutti Frutti, an eighth of Sour D's, and can I get, if they're running deals, can I get a 4 for $100 on those cards? Boom, walk out, go home, fucking test and do whatever the fuck you want. That's how I want it, at least. And for that peace of mind, I will gladly pay the tax. People are complaining about there being like a 6% tax on top of whatever the other tax is. So it could be as high as, I think, between 10 and 14%, which people were complaining. But if that makes my $40 aider $44, $48, even as high as, say, $50, but I don't have to deal with any middlemen anymore. I don't have to wait for my dealer to show up. I don't have to wait for somebody to run down there to pick it up. I can hop in my fucking car, go to the local store that's close as hell to me, and just get what I want. It's legal. I send my girlfriend to go get it. It's not a huge deal. I was gonna smoke this. Why do it a smoke session art video? But I didn't want to. I guess I'm just not in like the mood to start drawing. Plus, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna tie in like a superhero type theme with weed theme. Do I do like a Superman, but instead of an ass, a pot leaf? Do I just do like a Superman like that, but change his colors to like green colors? Instead of freeze breath, it'd be what? Fucking weed breath? You get people fucking high just by breathing on them? I don't know. So I still gotta figure that out, how I'm gonna tie in something in the background so that I can pull this whole Crook W drawing together. And, you know, hopefully he sees it. He hasn't commented yet on any of it, but as I said, I haven't tagged him in anything either. I get a little bit of the woody taste, like that it was talking about, a little bit. But it doesn't taste very earthy and piney to me. You know, there's a little bit of sweetness to it. It's definitely not the predominant thing. It's not real harsh on the throat. When you breathe out your nose, it makes it tingle because apparently that's just what the fuck it does. And yeah, tasty. These go for like, what the fuck was it? It was like 30, 35 an eighth. Like I think they were running it at like 60 a quarter. So you can pick that up from 420 Dank as long as they still have it in their, you know, as one of their weeds. You can go pick that up yourself and try the very thing I'm smoking at, or on is what I meant to say. And then you can make your own judgment, and then you can hopefully comment below, and you know, you can tell me I'm full of shit and say, hey, it very, like, all I tasted was like fucking pine cone. Like I got no sweet out of it. I'm just telling you what it's coming across as to me and what it smells like to me. It gives off, well, my nose is kind of clogged from breathing out of it now, but I definitely get a sweet taste, a little bit. Not, as I said, not predominant. I get a smell, a sweeter smell coming off of the tray. But yeah, obviously you can tell I'm visibly way higher. I haven't smoked since I got home. Well, I hit the pen once, I think within the first hour I got home, and I haven't smoked. I just got done eating, rolled up this, smoking it by myself. Feeling good, pretty high. What else can we talk about for a minute? So they have the, it's a prequel to the other two Kingsman movies. I'm pretty sure it shows like before them, because in the trailer, it looked like the earlier years, maybe like the 1950s or, yeah, like the 50s or the 60s, something like that. So in the trailer, it looks pretty good. Go watch it, especially if you enjoyed the first two movies. The second one wasn't as good, but I still watched it. Still good action, just storyline was a little but I like that one. Still, I'll rep it again. Still, if you haven't seen Brightburn, go watch it. I really enjoyed it. Also, as I said, Kengan Ashua anime on Netflix. No subtitles, in English. It's all about like underground death matches and shit, fighting, different fighting styles and shit like that. So far it's been pretty damn good. Lots of action. Not a shit ton of goofy side story shit. A little bit here and there, but it's more about like the fighting style. So, other than that, subscribe, like, comment. Original Gangster Hybrid. As I said, it tastes pretty good, pretty fucking high. Pretty sure it's an indica dominant hybrid. I do feel way more relaxed. But anyone that stuck around and watched the video, appreciate it, guys. As I said, hopefully soon the marijuana industry will be able to bank, so they don't have to have a cash business. So, peace out, guys. Have a fantastic day. I'll catch you in the next video. It'll be a wax review from Healing Tree Wellness Center, one of the FRP, I'm pretty sure the letters were, 7 for 100 waxes that you can get from there. Have a great night.